is that two of the other candidates for mayor have decided to ignore San Diego's largest neighborhood, Mira Mesa, by not being here. What are your messages for them? Let's start off with something with Fletcher.
And we're going to
a good time. I think, look, everyone, look, the public deserves it. This is one of the hallmarks of democracy. Is I believe, and I know Bob does because we've been the only two consistently going out from the very first debate after we announced it, out in Liberty Station. The only two going out into every neighborhood and every community and every debate and answering your questions and talking to you, because you deserve a city that's open. You deserve a mayor you have access to. You shouldn't just get to know about your mayor by getting a piece of mail or watching a TV ad. You ought to be able to hear from him. You ought to be able to ask him questions. You ought to be able to look him in the eyes and then make a determination. Because you aren't just picking a mayor. You really are picking a leadership style. You're picking a set of values, a tone, and a temperament, and a direction of where you want to go. And you have clear differences between the candidates. And that is one of the great things in this race, is no one's trying to be anyone else. And at the end of the day, the public deserves to be exposed to that. And so I think when other candidates don't show up, they're doing a great disservice to democracy. I think they're doing a great disservice to the people of San Diego to not afford them that same level of access and opportunity when you make that decision. So I'm honored to be here with you. I'd be honored for consideration for your support. And I appreciate how much you care about our community, that you're willing to come out and hear us talk about these issues. So thank you very, very much for having us. I appreciate it.
I would echo those thank yous to you. You inspire us to learn more and to do better and to serve all of you. What the other two candidates have missed out, by the way, we have become friends in this race. It's very unusual in a campaign where the candidates actually become friends. Our families have met each other, so we know who's teething and who has the appendectomy and who knows about my grandkids, and so we have become friends. So they missed out on that. But I think you should. How should I put this? Make it pay a price.
Vote for one of us.
Right. Nathan, as always, speaks for me. But they have made a calculation, by the way, and you should say clearly. You can do letters to the editor. You can go on radio. They have made a calculation that when you're up here, you make some mistakes and you alienate some people. So they figure, I won't even subject myself to that. That is, it's a cynical calculation made on their behalf. Rather than saying, yeah, I'll make mistakes, but we got to meet the people. We got to say, as Nathan said, see who the leadership style of the candidates are. And I frankly think that, a letter to the editor, a statement on the talk shows should bring that out. Because they don't feel they have any loss by not being. Because you'll just go and you'll say, oh yeah, I like Fletcher, Filner, or I didn't like what they said, and you won't even think about the other two. By the way, their names last name starts with D. Our last name starts with F. I had a lot of trouble getting this point across. The D should get an F, and the S should get an A.
He had to say that like 4 times before I understood it. I was like, what?
Yeah, he has, he's still got his helmet on. But as you see, we kid each other, but there's a respect that we have gotten for each other. And I think we joke about hiring each other, but I think we have the kind of respect that would lead to that. So you'll get both of us, whoever wins. So thank you for sponsoring this. We have decided that we are going to be out there, and people have to see where we are. And that's the essence of democracy. And you have an obligation too, by the way. If they thought that there were thousands of people here, they might not pass it up. They're counting on each community just having a few people there, and that it doesn't affect anything. Mira Mesa and other communities have got to say, no, we are going to be here in force, and force the candidates to be accountable to you.